of our 1998 AUTECH 260rs Nissan Stagea. As we are on public roads, don't expect anything crazy from this video. We are all for road safety. We'll just do a quick drive, show some shifting through the gears, free revving, open it up on the freeway a little bit, and that'll be it. So thanks for tuning in. Number 938 of 986 Series 1.5s made. There was a total of 1,734 Series 1.5 and Series 2 AUTECH 260rs made. Autech took these 1,700 odd pieces straight off the production line from Nissan, gave them a full upgrade of their aero, engine and driveline, also including the brakes. So we'll start with the front end of this. Has the Series 1.5 AUTECH specific front bar, a much wider front bar, also a two-piece with the lower lip being the second piece. Full plastic front bar, not an FRP or fiberglass. Gives it a much more aggressive stance at the front. This one here has had R34 GTR wheels installed. This also came with factory Brembo calipers at the front and the back. Moving down to the sides, we've got the much larger box style side skirts that fill in the gap between the wheel arches on these nicely, because they can be very skinny looking cars. For such a long car in the standard Stages, they do look quite skinny without side skirts to finish them off. Again, with the much wider AUTECH specific rear bar, filling it in nicely as well, giving the rear end a much more aggressive stance and look. Again, on the standard Stages, the rear bars are quite skinny. Some of them do come with pods to fill it out, but the AUTECH really did a great job filling out the angles of this car with the body kit. Also got the AUTECH specific rear wing, which sits out and protrudes a lot further than the standard Stagea wing, giving the rear end of this car a very aggressive look. So that's a quick look at the exterior. What AUTECH also did with these cars is put the full drive line from an R33 GTR in. So it's 4-wheel drive, 5-speed manual gearbox, very strong gearboxes, proven gearboxes out of the R33 GTR. R33 GTRs being one of the best performing, actually if not the best performing of the GTR series, against the R32, the R33 and the R34. Being in the R33 was the first car to break the 8-minute mark around the Nürburgring. It also outpaced the Ferraris and the McLarens in the 1995 24 hours. So here's the RB26 powerhouse. It's had a few upgrades in here. It's got Apexi twin turbos, Apexi wastegates. It's got NISMO 550cc injectors. It's got a slightly bigger front mount intercooler installed, which you can't see, it's buried under there. We've also got the Apexi cold air induction, and it's also had the Apexi Power FC ECU installed to be able to manage the extra components that we've bolted onto it. It does perform very well. It's also got a custom exhaust, still retains a catalytic converter. Has been resprayed in jet black by the previous owner, not because of any accident damage or rust issues, purely by choice and colour preference of the previous owner. On the interior, we find AUTECH specific bucket seats, retrimmed. Also with the door cards, it's quite a nice material that the door cards and the seats are made out of. When you run it a different way, it does change shade, and it does have perforated lines throughout, perforated dots throughout it that do have that orange color inside. You don't see this on anything other than the 260RSs. It was an AUTECH specific interior. huge trunk space in these things. I mean, it's huge even without the seats folded. It's massive. But when you fold the seats, I mean, you could sleep 2 people in there, 2.5 people in there if you really wanted to. So this here is definitely going to continue to appreciate in value. These have already gained 60% in value over the last 2.5 years, and they're only going to continue to do that. That's just thanks to the low production numbers and the rarity. This is basically the only Nissan Stagea that came factory with a 5-speed gearbox, straight out of the GDR, as I said. And being that it's a mix of an R34, because there is some R34 subframe towards the front of this car, a mix of an R33 GDR, also put into the versatility of a wagon with such limited production, this will definitely continue to be a sought after car for many years to come. Forgot to mention we've also got TN, height and damper, adjustable coilovers all the way around. So this car's suspension is fully tunable, whether you want it to be for a stance look or to be more drivable on rougher roads, it can be raised. So it does have a lot going for it. It's an incredibly clean car. Again, we do ship worldwide. We have been shipping to the US for almost 10 years now, so we've got no issue getting it to your front door and a title in your hand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, maybe consider giving us a thumbs up, leaving a comment. We'd really appreciate it. Yeah, like I say, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Cheers.